The video you've all been waiting for. Wirtz has decided to join Liverpool instead of Bayern Munich. It was so likely that he was going to join Bayern Munich. The writing was on the wall. It was all there. We had Musiala, his favorite player, his homeboy, his brother, his lover. I don't even know at this point. Wirtz should have been at Bayern Munich by now, but we sold. Our board sold. M Buddies, the best Bayern duo since Robbery, most underrated duo on the internet, is going to be discussing Wirtz, what happened, why did Bayern Munich fail to sign him, as our club lost a bunch of aura because of this, even more aura than we already lost. What is going on at Bayern Munich and why can't we sign the players we want? Let's dive right into it. Wirtz, I'm crashing out.
As we know, Bayern Munich were trying to sign Florian Wirtz for around 5 years. It's absolutely disgraceful. It's taken us 5 years to even get close to a contract. There was even videos of Florian Wirtz saying that he wants to even join Bayern Munich.
Mit Bayern München.
There was even videos of him training in a treadmill with a Bayern Munich jersey on. Absolutely disgraceful. This was written into the stars, just like what my buddy said over here. We couldn't even get it done. The question arises, has our aura decreased? Is our board in fault for this? Is our coach in fault? Is the structure of the club in fault for this? Let's lock it in.
Yeah, I mean, our board, compare it to the 2010s decade, the players we were signing, whatnot, and then just compare it to end of 2010s, 2020s. It's just the profiling hasn't been there, the scouting hasn't been there, or even if it has been there, we haven't been able to seal the deal on whether it's coaches or players. I mean, I'll just take you back really quick just to a coaching situation. I mean, we got Hansi Flick. The board obviously ruined that with the relationship between Hansi Flick and them. They clearly played a role in that, ruining just an amazing coach that should have been here for a decade plus. Then, I mean, we get into the Julian Nagelsmann situation. That was insane. Another amazing coach that they ruined. Sure, he had his faults, but still, should have had him. Then they decide to get Tuchel. I don't even want to talk about the decision of signing Tuchel. And then we get into just finding the successor to Tuchel. Successor. He didn't really succeed, but we just have to end up with company because so many other actual coaches rejected us. So yeah, it's just the board lost aura there, first of all. Bayern Munich as a club lost aura. And then, I mean, we had a bunch of movements within the board themselves over these couple of years. I mean, it's been a mess. Clearly, the structure of Bayern Munich is falling. Our aura is falling, and we're not even feared on the pitch anymore in the Champions League as much. I mean, let's be completely honest.
It's crazy because 5 years ago when we won the Champions League, we thought that we were going to set up ourselves for success in this 20s decade. What do we do that summer transfer window? We obviously got rid of Coutinho and Perisic, who were key players for our treble, for our sextuple and whatnot. We signed Buonasar. We signed Douglas Costa, and we signed Choupo-Moting. Only out of those three, only Choupo-Moting did cook for us. But those are not the players that we should be signing after a treble, after a beautiful Champions League winning season. Absolutely disgraceful. This is why we're at currently right now, and it's really disgraceful to see this. Also, another reason is Wirtz had a conversation with Julian Nagelsmann, and obviously we know Julian Nagelsmann was actually a coach for Bayern Munich and actually got he got kicked out for I don't even want to get into detail about that. There's already another video about that. You can just check it out on there. But yeah, absolutely disgraceful with kind of how this was planned out. But yeah, so Florian Wirtz was actually texting Julian Nagelsmann about, just some tips, some advice, because obviously, he's his German coach. He's definitely like a sort of a father figure for him, for sure. Without a doubt. Julian Nagelsmann literally told that Liverpool would be probably the best option for him because he can actually play in his position. So if Julian Nagelsmann can see that, then obviously Florian Wirtz is for sure going to see that. Him not having enough confidence was actually already enough for our chances of signing Bayern Munich. And Liverpool, they just gave him the confidence, and that's why they're going to sign him for even a cheaper deal than Bayern Munich would have signed him. So we are crashing out.
So now, the board. Lost aura, obviously. But let's get into it. Let's dive into the meat and potatoes. Wirtz, Florian Wirtz. I mean, we had it. It was right there in the grasp of our palms. And now, clearly, he's not joining. Obviously, they had their meetings, company, Wirtz, the board, and whatnot. But let's dive into that company meeting with him. Tactically, Wirtz clearly did not have confidence in Bayern Munich after that meeting. He clearly had more confidence in Liverpool. And honestly, I don't know if I blame him after hearing the reports. Because with Musiala in the club, obviously playing 10, with the huge role he plays, he is the Bayern Munich, the face of us, let's be honest, from here on out. And Wirtz plays a similar position. So either Musiala would have had to move to left wing, which maybe Wirtz didn't have confidence in that, which I don't blame him at all. Musiala's a crazy player. I mean, insane player. Maybe he thinks Musiala is better than him. Who knows? So Musiala would have either had to move to the left wing, or Wirtz would have had to move out to a position that maybe he's not as comfortable playing, when at Liverpool he gets the position he wants, Premier League champions, all that. Finally, they would have had to invent a new tactical style, a new position for Wirtz and Musiala to play underneath Kane, which could have been interesting, but clearly Wirtz was not liking that idea. Clearly it wasn't what he wanted, and the company definitely sold the bag at that tactical meeting. Clearly it wasn't what Wirtz wanted, and that's one of the biggest reasons probably why we lost him.
Yeah, it's absolutely disgraceful that even the Bayern board and Wirtz company, they wanted to sign Wirtz without even actually knowing where he was going to play. If a top team like Bayern Munich comes knocking on your door, they need to have like an actual plan for you. Let's be completely honest here. If we have signed a player, we need to have a plan for that player. Obviously, things can happen within the season, but there needs to be some sort of plan to actually hype up the player, to actually, you know, the player can know what they're kind of stepping into. And Florian Wirtz, he did not know what he was stepping to. So I'm not really that surprised that Florian Wirtz went to Arne Slot. Arne Slot gave him a really great plan. He ended up accepting the personal terms with Liverpool. I am not surprised at all with this. We need to do better as a club. Maybe obviously Vincent Kompany is lacking experience in actually managing a top team. Granted, this is actually his first year, but we should not be doing this. We should all be coming in together and actually forming a good plan for Florian Wirtz before actually having these tactical meetings. It was even reported that Vincent Kompany actually had his doubts about Wirtz signing for Bayern Munich. What are other players going to think? We're apparently interested in Rafael Leao. We're interested in Gakpo. What if we don't have a plan for them? Then they're not going to want to sign. All these great players that we are so interested in, they're not going to want to sign for Bayern Munich. And then guess what? We're going to end up being like Man United. We're going to end up being like Juventus. And we cannot be like this. Let's be completely honest here.
Yeah, I mean, that just goes to show the trickle effect of the board messing up our coaching. I mean, if we had a more experienced coach, who knows what happened. And on top of that, I just want to touch on this. I mean, when you're looking at top players like Wirtz who have demand from everyone, you can't come at them with the second half-ass deal. You need to come at them with the top respect that they deserve, because you already know. I mean, even Manchester City looking at them, Liverpool, everyone, Barcelona, whoever, Madrid, they're all looking at Wirtz. So Bayern Munich, we have to do better. But now, on to another reason why Wirtz did not join Bayern Munich at the end of it all.
It's because of Bayern's board's cockiness. Let's be honest, they were really overconfident about Florian Wirtz signing for Bayern Munich. Apparently, there was like a little bit of a commitment from Florian Wirtz's parents, but we should not be doing this at all. We should always be firm, negotiate, and whatnot. We cannot be undervaluing Florian Wirtz, because obviously we know that he's a great player. So I think this was a huge mistake from the board. Obviously, the cockiness, the planning, all that kind of stuff. And we, as Bayern Munich fans and as the Buddies community, we are all crashing out, let me tell you.
Yeah, I mean, we can't rely on assumptions at this point. I mean, it's so unprofessional, assuming that just because his parents like us and that apparently he was a clear favorite to join Bayern Munich, at least over Man City and Real Madrid, it doesn't mean anything at the end of the day till the pen hits the paper. And I just like, it's insane how unprofessional this board treated this transfer deal. I mean, they've just been failing at every corner recently, from Thomas Muller, that whole thing, and now look at Wirtz. There was a huge plan to obviously bring the Bayern wage down, and it's no surprise, it's no secret that it was to sign Florian Wirtz and to be able to afford his wages. I mean, from Thomas Muller, I mean, that's the craziest one that we just sold Thomas Muller. I mean, we got basically forced Muller to leave just to get Wirtz, and now we're not even getting him. I mean, now we wanted Sané to leave to get some wages off the board, and now look what we're doing to re-sign him. And then Coleman included. I mean, there's a bunch of players included in that list of players they wanted to get rid of to help that wage, and it clearly hasn't worked out, and now they're in panic mode, it seems. So yeah, I mean, we really need to be disappointed. I think Bayern fans need to be up in flames and up in just a riot, just go crazy on the Bayern board. I don't know what to say, just how they've been handling all these situations recently. It's disappointing. So yeah, I mean, Wirtz clearly not joining Bayern Munich. I mean, it's over. The saga is pretty much over. I mean, Liverpool, at the time of recording this video, haven't officially signed him. No, here we go. But I don't even think he would come here anymore. I mean, that's Wirtz. That's the Bayern saga. I mean, we're all crashing out. I just can't talk about it, how much we're disappointed in the board and how Bayern at Munich has been handled as a club recently. But yeah, let us know your guys' opinions about this whole saga. I mean, we've been seeing transfer targets go up everywhere. I mean, who do you guys think we should sign? Let us know in the comments below, please, because I need some good scouting from the Buddies community in order to survive this terrible transfer saga and this whole summer for what's going on. I don't know what's coming, but Buddies, we're going to keep you up to date. We're going to keep talking about Bayern Munich, about what's going on this summer with the transfer videos, Club World Cup, all that good stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching as always, and Mia Samia, and peace.